So in this video we're going to be simplifying some basic algebraic expressions. So to do that I'm going to compare like terms. So let's compare like terms. If I look at the x terms, I've got a 3x here and a minus x here. So I've got 3x minus x. If I compare the xy terms, what have I got? I've got plus 2xy and a plus 3xy here. And always remember to include the sign, positive or negative, in front of the coefficient. So I've got plus 2xy plus 3xy. And finally I've got the constant term, so that's a plus 7 and a minus 9. So that's a plus 7 and a minus 9. So what is this? Well, we've got 3x minus x. We look at the terms in front of the x. So these are called coefficients. We've got 3 minus 1. So that's 2 times x. Now we've got 2xy plus 3xy. 2 plus 3 is 5, so this is 5xy. And now we've got plus 7 minus 9. 7 minus 9 is minus 2. So that's our first example. Let's try another example. Let's try simplifying 3x squared minus 6x plus 4 minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 3. And we're going to do exactly the same thing as we did before. Let's look at all the x squared terms. We've got a 3x squared here and a minus 2x squared here. So we've got 3x squared minus 2x squared. What have we got next? Let's compare x terms. We've got a minus 6x here and we've got a plus 3x here. So we've got minus 6x plus 3x. And lastly, let's look at the constant terms. We've got plus 4 here and a minus 3 here. So that's plus 4 minus 3. So doing exactly the same thing before, we look at the coefficients. That's a number in front of the x squared, or x. We've got 3 minus 2, which is 1. So that's 1x squared, or we usually just write x squared. We've got minus 6x plus 3x. Well, minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3, so that's minus 3x. And we've got 4 minus 3, which is just 1. Let's have a look at one final example. Let's try simplifying something a little bit more complicated. 3 times 8 plus b squared minus 2 times 3a minus 4b squared. So if we expand this, we're going to get 3a, remember expanding the brackets goes like this, so 3 times a plus 3 times b squared. So we've got plus 3 times b squared, which is 3b squared. Next we've got minus 2 times 3a. Minus 2 times 3 is minus 6, so we've got minus 6a. And lastly we've got minus 2 times minus 4b squared. Minus 2 times minus 4 is 8. So minus 4 times minus 2 is 8. So we've got plus 8b squared. And now we can do exactly the same thing as we did before. If we look at the a terms, so let's look at the a terms. We've got a 3a here and a minus 6a here. So we've got 3a minus 6a. And we've also got a plus 3b squared and a plus 8b squared. So we've got plus 3b squared plus 8b squared. So if we just simplify this, well, 3a minus 6a is 3 minus 6 is minus 3, so that's minus 3a. And we've got 3b squared plus 8b squared, which is 11b squared. And that's our answer.